There are many portals of changes opening up around us, and the effects of this full moon will activate this very strongly. In the next 6 months from this full moon, there will be incredible changes on the planet and within us. There are many portals, doorways that are opening up around us as a collective and also individually. And we will move through these portals according to our understanding, our vibration, and where we are at. What we are going to find that on some level there will be a distinct gap, distinct shift in consciousness. We will witness in reality certain realities that will be activated or come through that might trigger in us a lot of trepidation, confusion, or fear. It is so important to know this, that the power of our perceptions can really impact and affect us in how we navigate these times. What that means is how we witness, how we see reality. Because how we see reality, how we perceive it, comes from our feelings and emotions. Our consciousness also, our beliefs and patterns. And the combination of both of those creates a perception, a viewpoint, a point of view. And so if we're seeing our reality, our lives, and the world from certain perceptions, and most of our perceptions are based in past experiences, past events, or beliefs that have been handed down through our environment, our family, our lineage, our genetics. So it is important to realize this, because that is what creates our reality, in fact. And these portals that are opening up around us, they are portals of change, to change our mind, to change our perspective of how we see things. Because, as I've said, how we see things are steeped in the foundation of the past or beliefs that come from our family, our environment, our events, and so on, our experiences. And a lot of that carries the emotions of fear and separation. And we only need to look at the bigger picture, at what's happening in the world, because what's happening in the world is a dislodgement, is a revelation of these old consciousness that have been brought up. We see it all across the planet, in the Northern Hemisphere, in Europe, in America, in the Southern Hemisphere. A while back, when I was doing the journeys with groups of people to France, it was told to us in 2018, that was last journey in France, that in the times to come, which we're in now, that there will be a rise in, and I'm talking in the 3D reality, a rise of the extreme right consciousness on the world stage. And that is what's happening now. And this is part of that dislodgement of their consciousness, not only on the bigger picture, because that represents separation. That represents a foundation of fear of them and us, of better than and less than, and of fear of others. That is also held within our beings, no matter who we are. And that is the consciousness and the energy of separation. The effects of this full moon is going to bring all of that up more within us and on the planet, to transmute, to shift. Because it is a dense, heavy energy that we cannot hold in our beings, in our way of seeing, in our way of living, because it is not the path of the heart. And that's what we're moving into more and more, especially in the last years of this decade. 2025 to 2030 is going to be the massive core of stepping onto the path of the heart. So the effects of this full moon is a major opening. It is a key to walk through the portals of change. And like I have said, those portals of change are very much frequency specific, vibration attunement. Like attracts like in all aspects and respects, in a consciousness of transmutation hitting the planet and us strongly in the next 6 months of this year. It's going to be an accelerated time. I know it already has been, but it is an accelerated time on the acceleration of time that we're in. Please try and navigate through these times from a position of understanding and keeping your energy, your thoughts, your feelings above the dross, above the heaviness. And most importantly, be very aware of the ego, your ego, and know that the ego on the collective will be heightened. Because an old system and an old order is being dismantled. The effects of the full moon bring through these portals of change. Allow the excitement to come through you and to ground you in the new ways that is there for us to step into. Trust that all will be well, and trust in yourself and your knowledge and wisdom of this great time that we are in.